Hi guys, Richard at Orange Campers, and in this video I'm going to show you the new changes we've got in line for 2026 on the medium wheelbase Trouvaille, which is already a great van, but we've made it even better. Now, let me know what you think in the comments below, but let me show you all the nice new changes we've got. You know it's a Series 2 van now. These are quite common now. They've been out long enough for you to get used to the new front end on there. Ours are full, loaded up to highest spec, full LED lights, corner and fog lights, lane assist, parking assist, braking assist. These vans now are really good vans. If you've not driven one of the new Fiat Ducatos, go and have a test drive. Come to us, you can have a test drive by all means, and you just won't believe the difference between the older Fiat and the new Fiats. Much better. So this is the latest van off production, and this is a sneak preview for what we're going to launch for 2026. We've made some little tweaks, and hopefully, let me know your thoughts, but hopefully some really nice improvements. So on the outside of the van, still the same. We've got our beautiful decals on there. It really sets the van off. You can tell it's an Orange Camper straight down the road as soon as you see it coming. This customer's chosen the Orange Campers in orange for a change. You know, we don't often do that. We like people to personalise their van and give it that little bit of tweak and personality to it. A lot of people have names on the back doors, you know, so people love to name the vans, so you can do that as well. Let's have a look inside. So straight away, as soon as you open the door, it's such a light van. It really is. We've got some beautiful lighting set up, and the little changes you might already spot as soon as you look in the van. Let's start off in this area, and you can see we've made some nice little changes around here, and these units are really good for putting your books in, things like that. Although it looks more attractive, it is practical too, and that's what we're all about here at Orange Campers, the practicality of a build. And that really works. We put a top shelf in now, which is really useful. So you've got a top shelf there. You can still have your TV. A 16-inch TV fits there beautiful, and it pivots around and so on. So if you're looking for a TV, we do a TV package where we put an antenna on the roof. You've got all your sockets down there ready to go, and it mounts in that position. The cupboards above, lovely little cupboards, and we've changed the design slightly. Bigger openings, nicer fitting, really are lovely little cupboards there. And then we've got these overhead storage on the front as well. Very useful to put, we've got things up there at a minute. We've got the silver screens for the front window, so a great little storage place up there. A new addition we've made is this over the entrance of a vehicle, so over the sliding door, we've got another storage compartment. And as you know, I always say you can't have enough storage in a van, especially a small van like this, but don't forget this is only 5.4 meters. So it's a small van in essence, it really is. I know it looks big inside and feels big, and that's just because of our design. It really does work well. But it's got lights underneath there, and great useful bit of storage up there. And you don't notice it when you're coming in, but you will feel the benefit of something like that. In this area, we've done the storage compartment slightly different. We put some nice lighting in there now, and that really does make a difference. This area at the bottom's a bit taller. You can stand bottles in there, things like that. That is a really useful area, and we found that when we're using it in camping, you do use that a lot. But let me know your thoughts. What would you have in that area? I think it's a good bit of space. Let's move around a bit, Jess. And we've changed the top lockers a little bit around here. So we've got a chopping board storage in the end of the unit here. You can have cookbooks in there, chopping boards, things like that. So another nice open area storage. And that's the beauty. We're always thinking of what would improve the vehicle and what would improve the conversion. The kitchen cupboards, these are just about to have some shelves in. So you can choose the location of the shelves, whether you want them for fairly open or whether you want them shelved, things like that. And the beauty of our conversions is it works for you. So they're tried and tested. They are really useful. Look at the clearance there above the cooker. You know, you've no issues there with when you're cooking. And we do cook heavily on this van. We have 3 pans on the go. We'll have something in the oven. This customer's chose a microwave option, and we got a domestic microwave in there. That works really well. And if you notice in this area, we've got some nice big pull-out drawers, and you can't beat a nice drawer. in my opinion. Two lovely big drawers. We've changed this area slightly. You've got a wider bin cupboard now. So nice big usable bin where it needs to be in the kitchen. Little things like that make all the difference. If you go to the show, it was a NEC on this week, and there's a big thing about medium wheelbases, things like that. And you know, the medium wheelbase is the most commonly bought van nowadays, you know, because it is a usable van, or it's becoming the most purchased van, because it's a usable van. You can drive it every day. It's multi-use, and there's a lot of talk on which is the best layout. Now, in my opinion, this layout works really, really well, and you can ask a lot of our customers. You know, you've got two single beds, you've got a double bed, and you've got lots of space to walk up and down the aisle, and it feels a bigger van. It feels like a 6-metre van in here. It really does. We've got a proper size sink. You can get a washing up bowl in there as well. Things like that make a big difference. You've got the pull out shower tap, so you can literally put it out the window, put it out the back door. You know, it's a very useful bit of kit there. On the end, we've got our storage unit on the end, so that pulls out. You can get bottles in there, cans in there, and that works ever so well. So this side, we've got a really good deep wardrobe, plenty of space. Look at that for storage. Nice wide deep storage, and you can either have a hanging rail or you can have the shelves in there. Above the fridge, we've got a lovely nice wide cupboard there, things like that. And below there, we've got the 90-litre fridge. Look how wide and big that is. Really useful, good freezer compartment, very reliable fridge. When we was in France this year, 3 weeks in France, the heat and what have you, the fridge worked perfectly. We had lollies in there, food in there. We do a lot of fresh cooking in the van, use the cooking services really well. So that worked amazing. Underneath the fridge, look at that. What a useful drawer. You can't have enough drawers and things. A very useful bit of kit there just underneath the fridge. And below that, another big cupboard. So we've got a nice big cupboard under there as well. And we've got heater vents. There's 3 heater vents now. So 1 at the back, 2 in the front there, all angled around. You've got storage underneath here where your gas tap's located and all your power services. More storage on this side. You've got pull-out drawers under the seats as well. So really useful pull-out drawers. We've got our lift-up table, which you've seen before. What a great little bit of kit when you stopped and you want a quick cup of tea. Really, really useful. That works well. Another feature we've got are these little drop-down steps. This customer's got the little drop-down steps. Because of a big step down in the Fiats, then if you sat on the front facing this way, because both chairs do pivot round, you can sit here and you can put your feet on those, so you've not got dangling legs. There's nothing worse than sat here all day and your feet dangling away, you start to ache. So you've got that as well. The cabin, what an amazing cab nowadays. 10-inch screen, wireless charging under there as well, and you've got aircon, cruise control, sat nav. We have built-in sat nav in our vehicles now, and full digital cluster on the dash there. This one's an automatic, so we seem to be doing a lot of automatics at the minute. It is a beautiful way to drive a van, and this customer's got the air suspension upgrade as well. Because it's got the electric handbrake, they've got a remote control on the dash there, and you can see that. So we've got VB air suspension. We try to use all the best products here at Orange Campers. Because we give you a 3-year warranty in-house, then, you know, we tend to use all the best products to make the van really, really, you know, usable, and longevity of the build as well. We've got the new digital rear view mirror as well. It's just spins round. That's a really nice feature. You can have it as a traditional mirror, or you can have it as a camera mirror, which starts at the back door. So now there's 2 rear cameras. There's one facing down for the reversing, and then there's one for your driving as well. This customer's got the Remis cab blinds as well. What a lovely feature these are. So that comes round there. The new one comes across and joins it from the other side. Lovely bit of kit there, really usable. And what else is new? Let's have a look in the bathroom. As you know, we, as an extra of ours, we use a 270 doors, so they can fold all the way around the van. That one folds all the way around as well. Really usable, and gives you a lot of open space. You can sit here at the back. We tend to have a little double step at the back, and we put that there with all the camping chairs, because we've got a dedicated area for your camping gear, your camping chairs, your wheel chocks, your bits and bobs going there. All these vans look amazing, but it's not until you start using it, until you start loading the van with all your essential kit, then you know what van's a good van, because there's a space for everything in our vans. The bathroom's next. So we've got the bathroom. We try and stop as many rattles as we can, so we put lots of things in there. So in here we've got an electric flush toilet, so that sits down there. Lots and lots of storage. I mean, look at that for storage. What a great bit of storage in there. Lovely unit. The lads build such a high quality van. The team here at Orange Campers, they take great pride in what we do, and it shows in all parts of the build. You know, we've got a little table there. You can get ready in the morning. You can store your awning in there when you're traveling, shut the door on it, it's nice and safe in there. Or you can take the weight off your feet while you're cooking. You know, there's nothing wrong with sitting here and just waiting for whatever you're cooking. So, you know, we've got lots of features. The table is there, the main table. We've got some sockets under cover there so we don't get them splashed with water. So we try and think of everything possible to make a great van for you. This van's got 160 watts of solar as standard. This customer's chose to double that up, so she's got 320 watts on the roof there, 2 rigid panels. That really does manage to keep you off grid. I'm not sure if this one's a lithium package on there as well, but you can have a lithium package. It does come standard with 2 95 amp hour batteries, so you've got lots of power. That combined with a solar will keep you off grid, so it works ever so well. We have got a little extra feature on this system, so if I shut that, so the bed system, 2 single beds, the rib beds fully crash tested. They got Isofix on there as well. We've laid down to give you 2 6-foot singles. You can get you can get a good 7 foot on these vans, because if you tilt them and use the front seats to put your pillar on, you can gain 6 foot plus all your pillar can sit on the front seats. You don't need to use the front seats, but if you're that bit taller and you're looking for an extra long bed, then we can accommodate that. There's not many companies what can, but we use the front seat just to place your pillar on, and then all of a sudden you've got a good 7 foot bed quite easy. These seats fold across like so, and they even come forward when you're traveling and you want to use it more car-like. They come forward. They're very, very flexible seats, and you can be in a more car-like position, so your passengers can be really next to you. If you've got kids in the back, it works really well because everyone's really close to you. Now this customer, instead of sliding the beds together, they wanted a bigger bed, so they wanted a 6 foot by 6 foot bed, and we said no problem, we can sort that for you. And there's little tweaks like that where we always do. So instead of sliding the beds together, this customer will have a little bit extra cushions, and how it will work is that'll go in the center and it'll give you a massive 6 foot by 6 foot bed. I'll show you a picture of it set up, but it really does open this area up. It gives you a great space. You don't have to push your cushions together, and it just gives you space to spread out. I mean, the standard bed's a 4 foot by 6 foot bed anyway, but that really does make a difference if you want a bigger bed. So hopefully you like what you see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you would change, what you think's a great new aid to the 26 model. And I hope you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe and like so we can keep making these videos. Check out the website for all the dates for our show dates and the open days we have here at our premises, our workshop in Rotherham, and hopefully we'll see you soon.